Hello, and welcome to another broadcast with Gian. Watching this program, you are going to be inspired, challenged, and enlightened. Now, let me introduce to you our host, Gian.
Because of the love of money, many people become corrupt. There is corruption in most places. Government, many organizations, companies, everywhere. That's a problem. Now, what happens when there is corruption? There is no prosperity, there is no advancement. Because corruption is like a cancer that destroys societies, destroys everything that it touches. Unfortunately, we see that in many countries that are actually in big trouble, financial difficulties, and with not good government, corruption is the problem. Now, for the rest of us who are not in situations that complicated, we also need to keep in mind that corruption also can be part of whatever we do, For example, where you work, you probably don't realize that there are individuals that are corrupted there, that they are only going to do things if there is money involved, and they are willing to do something extra when there is extra money here and there. Every time you see people that are buying things, purchases and stuff like that, there is a possibility that corruption can be part of it. We need to work in a different way, always looking for what is decent and right. The problem is that many people are not willing to wait to see the outcome of a decent life because they think, no, I need the money now. Sometimes the lack of patience and the ambition, for example, could trap you and you say, I'm gonna get this done no matter what. I'm gonna get this money. Even if it's the other way around, you say, I'm gonna pay extra here to this guy in order that he does this and that. All those are acts of corruption. It's a bad seed. And like any other evil thing is going to have a consequence. Our job always as decent individuals is to do things right. When we try to do things right, we always are going to face individuals that don't like it. Some of those individuals are going to tell you, it's too much, too much work. Just make it simple. Put that money here and everything is going to be fixed quickly. Don't do it, my friend. Do not participate in acts of corruption. Sooner or later, people that are involved in corruption are going to pay the consequences. Many of them, unfortunately, are going to end up not just in jail, but in prison. And others, even worse. You know what happens. So why going in that path? There is no need. Nothing like doing things right. I encourage you today, do not be part of any corruption ever. It's not right.
Baby, let's see if you can do this. Yes, search app, Gian TV. You got this, honey?
It's on. That's right.
Man, you're a genius.
Old people get so happy with something so simple.
By Giancarlo Vitatoro.
I know you have suffered, but what if you would have never met your mom because she died giving birth to you? That's the beginning of Simon's story. Then Simon's father died when he was only 15 years old. He was sent to a foster home where he was bullied, humiliated, and there was no one to protect him. But Simon decided to find a way to get his revenge by studying and becoming good at sports. He won a scholarship, and soon he started his own business, Simon's Yardwork. Mean people were envious of his success, but one day, Simon met and fell in love with Jackie. They were happy until the FBI arrested Simon due to clues that incriminated him with several murdered people. Will Simon end up in prison? Don't miss the outcome of this story, The Best Revenge, the musical that will inspire everyone to pay good for evil. Go to mygiancarlo.com to purchase The Best Revenge on audio and video.
Hey, 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 hey. That's all, folks. Time to go home. Ciao.